Hey gang, welcome back to the NightOwl server. It's been a decent while since my last video. I haven't really done a whole lot since kind of starting up with the Night Owlers again, but I decided it's time to do another video, and I do have an idea planned for a project to get started with. And hooray for Minecraft rendering in properly. Anyway, I figured, it's a nice, beautiful, snowy day. It's pretty snowy here where I live, so what better way to start off than a little bit of snowfall up here on Bob Mountain? I don't know. So I have done a little bit of work on Bob because I think I'm going to make him my primary abode, as I was thinking of previously. And I've decided to give him a more sophisticated look. So as you can see, we've got a nice little monocle here and got a chain going down, and I thought that color of glass looked cool. So yeah, Bob's looking pretty spiffy. I've done a little bit of work with him. Blue Chip says welcome back. Excuse me, sir. I do not believe you were invited. I'm pretty sure you weren't, actually. Get out of here. Get out of here. These guys. I didn't think it was dark enough for him to spawn. Anyway, let's look around at what's been going on here. First off, hello Cthulhu. It's Jarbo. So we're server mates now. This will be fun. Indeed it will, Jarbo. Indeed it will. So yeah, Jarbo is a Night Owler now. He has been a friend of mine and of the channel for a while now, and I think he's gotten to know some other Night Owlers before even joining the server, and he applied and was accepted. So very happy to have him aboard. He's a pretty cool guy. So here's Bob. I got rid of the grass floor, and I've put in a little something. I'm not sure if I'll keep it this way. I've just got some lights under there and some basic cobble and some quartz. I've done a lot of stuff in the nether, just kind of running around and getting quartz and some glowstone and whatnot, and some lighting. And then I've got some new acacia wood up here because I think it's awesome. And I've got basic storage stuff here. Here's some stuff I've been saving up. Not a whole lot. I did put a roof on here, and yes, I know I said roof funny, but I'm from the Midwest, so you can go do something. But yeah, I tried to replicate the pattern that Cirque and Vert used on the walls, and I think I did a decent job. It may not be 100% correct, but it matches at least. And I think I'm just going to use this for storage of random crap that I don't really need a whole lot. And then I don't think I put anything up on top other than some basic lighting. Yeah, but man, this looks beautiful. That snow. So yeah, this is Bob so far. I figured I'd get some more use out of him this way. And today I've got a couple things I want to cover. First off, we're going to go into Spawn Town. Oh, of course, it's becoming night now. That's just perfect. Oh, I should show you. I made a little staircase for myself I almost forgot about. It's a ritzy quartz staircase because Bob is ritzy now. And I need to fix the walls and stuff like that. But I got sick of trying to hop up and down the mountainside or ender pearl and stuff like that, so I just put in a little quartz staircase for myself. There you go. So we're going to work our way back towards Spawn Town here. And the main project I want to get started today, just to start probably, I was thinking, we've got our restaurant district that you guys saw when I was doing my tour with End Effect. And I figured, that we have all these... Oh, come on, Minecraft. We have all these restaurants and all these Night Owlers who are, probably going to be eating at said restaurants. We need to make sure that these restaurants are operating up to the standards of health code. And as far as I know, nobody's really holding them to that standard. So what we are going to do is start our own health inspection services. Basically just making sure all the restaurants are up to par, and they're not violating code in any way, shape, or form, and they are producing food in healthy and safe situations and circumstances. So, to do that, well, first off, I'm appointing myself as the health inspector, and I'm also going to start building a Vamonos Pest building for in case I do find issues and need to call in an exterminator. Because we've got the steak place, I believe this is Sido's, we've got McDonald's here, we've got something there, we've got... Oh my goodness gravy. Oh, I think that's Sido's. Wow. She's got a really original... Ugh. I just used a term I hate. Very original or really... It's either original or it's not. So she has an impressively original maybe? Building style? Like stuff I've just never seen before. But anyway, we also have this, I almost said Quiznos for some reason. Why is my brain blanking? I have one of these right across the street from me. OMG. This place that end effect made. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me nuts. A Chipotle, that's it. My gosh. I enjoy Chipotle. I mean, I don't go there a ton, but I definitely enjoy it. I don't know why I was blanking so bad. So yeah, we've got a couple restaurants, and who knows, there could be cockroaches in the kitchens. There could be unclean floors. Like, nobody's checking on this stuff. So someone's got to, you know, take it upon themselves to make sure everything's kosher and safe and all that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want your string. Get out of here. So anyway, we are going to create a Vamonos Pest office building for, you know, hopefully we won't need it, but just in case there are any health concerns, we can call in Vamonos Pest. They will exterminate any critters that they may find or what have you, and then everything will be hunky-dory. So I need to find a place to do that. I was going to build it here because I knew this was nice and open, but wow, someone's been busy here. It looks like we've got presents. Are there really this many night owls? There's no way. Micro P-Raptor. Wait, why can I not? That was weird. There's no way there's this many of us. That's awesome. Okay, so I won't be building here, unfortunately. I do need to find a place to build. But while I think about that, there's also a couple other things I want to check out. There is a post office around here somewheres that I wanted to double check on. Is this it? Beautiful, it is. Let's see if we've got any mail. Cthulhu 2. We do have mail. Oh wow. Ooh, there's a lot of stuffs. Let's grab all the things and see what's going on. So I believe we touched on this during the tour, but basically if you want to leave somebody anything or leave them a note or something, you can do it here in the post office. So let's start with Hello Night Owls by Jarbo. Let's see what he's up to. 1 of 50. Just wanted to say hello. No real content here. Don't look at the page number. Okay, now I've got to know if there's anything hidden, like, really far down here. Lol, you actually looked. Hello, fellow night owls. I'm Jarbo. Oh, classic Jarbo. Classic Jarbo. Oh, what the? Oh, that's weird. I pick up the book and all my status effects go away? Or the notifications of them, at least? Okay, you've got mail by the Revert. Let's see what that's all about. Welcome to the Night Owl Postal Service. There are no fees or catches. Just check your Night Owl box. Oh, N.O. box. Oh, instead of P.O. box. Ah! Whenever you get a chance to see if anyone has left you any goodies. Enjoy and use wisely. Alright, we'll get that out of the way. We will read Grand Opening by AJ. The Agilin's record store is up and running. Just pay 1 emerald for every record that you want. We have an assortment of records available, but only in limited supply as of the current time, so get what you can while we have it. Very cool. And then last but not least, let's take a look at, what is it? The Flight of Cthulhu 2 by the Agilin. Oh. Many Minecraft moons ago, a young gentleman found himself lost on the Night Owl server. This young man was quite busy in his non-Night Owl world, but being the dedicated winged creature that he was, he put on a good show, not 1, but Cthulhu 2 times. When a PMS approximately a few weeks later, he decided he would be taking a brief hiatus from the server, and the grind and sweat of the survival life was not for him anymore. Yet, at least. He then found himself heading towards greener pastures, once uncharted territory, 3 for him. It was when he reached these greener pastures when he told his fellow winged souls of the horrid news, that his return would be naught. He would never form the Flying V ever again with Gordon Bombay and the Mighty Owls. He left behind his friend and soulmate SpongeBob Cubeface, thought to never meet face to face with him again. But this would not be the end effect, as one old wise owl flew above the rest in an effort to convince the northern owl to attempt a comeback, but don't call it that. After some thought and the longing desire of his return by his fellow owls, the Snowy Wonder, sorry Cirque, decided to make his return during the heralded 1.7 update, the update that changed the world and Cthulhu's mind. And here we are today, young owls, standing Skype chat to Skype chat, as the return of Cthulhu is upon us in your sub-boxes earlier today. What was once is no longer. It's now the area of Cthulhu 2. The end. Effect. That was amazing. I'm pretty sure that is something that Vert came up with in one of our Skype chats, and I'm pretty sure AJ is just the one that put it into book form. Regardless, that was amazing. There were a lot of cheesy, horrible puns, which makes me think it was Vert. That was entirely enjoyable. Awesome. Okay, so let me take just a quick minute to look around and see where I could start setting up shop, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Alright, I've been looking around for a little while, and there's not much available space. Over there, we've got, I believe, Jarbo set up shop around there somewhere, and we've got some other stuff going on, the subscriber cathedral and whatnot, and it's kind of out by itself. Someone's got a house right here, which is pretty cool. I don't know whose that is. And then same thing with this, and I was going to put a building over there, but Beshti's got his big old road project coming around, and I don't want to accidentally get in the way of that. So I think we're going to try to set up right here. It's close-ish to the foodstuffs, which is a good idea. And it's kind of in the shadow of Sido's place, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. So I'm going to grab my earth mover here, and we're going to start digging out a little bit, try to get on the same level as this guy. I guess I should mention some of the items I have, just in case you guys are interested. So I've got my earth mover shovel, decent enchants. I've got my sword, knockback, sharpness, and unbreaking. I've got a decent bow. I've got decent fortune and efficiency pick. I decided to not have a separate fortune pick and just repair this one whenever need be. I've got my preservationist silk touch pick, and I've got some basic gear that I'm getting to work on. I need to up my protection on my Snuggie. I've got my crisscross pants, and if you guys get that reference, you're awesome. And I've got my moon boots. So yep, I spent a decent amount of time in the Ender a while back, kind of working on that stuff. But man, that Ender is amazing. I don't think I showed it off before because I was going to wait until Vengeance Tech is around because he's the one who created it. And it is so efficient and compact, and it's just very nice to use. Although being in the End and or the Nether is kind of scary right now because apparently there's some glitch where if you're using a minecart, you either like fall through the floor or fall through the ceiling or something like that. And a couple night owls have lost all of their gear because of that, or everything they were carrying. So I want to be wary of that, so I don't go very often until I've heard that it's fixed. So anyway, that earth mover made pretty quick work of this earth. And just because sometimes I'm a perfectionist, we're gonna do our best to fill this in. Looks like Mr. Creeper kind of had his way with this area, which is never appreciated as far as I'm concerned. And it doesn't take too long to patch it up now that we've got all this extra dirt. There we go. Okay, so I think this will be good enough for right now. I'll probably do a little bit more terraforming or something in the future. But anyway, Vamonos Pest. If you guys get that reference, again, you're awesome. Basically, Vamonos Pest is a fictitious is the right word. A fictitious company from the show Breaking Bad. Now, Breaking Bad is a show that I had watched the first season of back when it came out. I don't know how many years ago it was now, a couple years ago. And for one reason or another, it just didn't really click with me, and I didn't keep watching it. And then not too long ago, the season reached its finale after, 6 seasons? Something like that. So I guess maybe 6 years ago is when it started. I'm not sure. And basically, people were always making references to it that I didn't get, and people were saying how awesome it was, and I know Vert and Cirque loved it, and basically people wouldn't shut up about it, so I was like, fine, I'll freaking watch it again. So I go back, and I watch everything, and I loved it. I guess just giving it a second chance is all I needed to do, and I absolutely loved it. So Vamonos Pest, it is a company that the main character Walter White buys out, and he uses it as a cover for his methamphetamines production business. It's a I guess a fumigation company, and what he would do is he would, get appointments for people to get their house fumigated, and he would basically cook meth in their houses while they were gone, and everything's covered over with a big tent and all that, and nobody is going to be the wiser. So yeah, I'm going to make Vamonos Pest. And I'm going to have a picture up on the screen for you right now of the actual building that was used in the show as the offices. It's not like a big part of the show really, but I was lucky enough to find that online and figured I would use that as reference material. Basically, I am a sucky builder, and I know this, so having a project like this to force me to try to build something, and also to have some reference material to go off of, is going to be very important, I think. Let's see. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of like picking out basic resources that kind of have the look I want, so I can see how things are looking when I lay it out. Like so, and maybe start angling back like that. Now what this is going to be on the left-hand side is like the big loading dock door, and having a slope like that doesn't really make sense. So what I may need to do is terraform this out and have it on a level here. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back in, and we will get back to work. Alright, I am back, and so is AJ, and I have done some quick and dirty reformatting of this land, and I think we're ready to get this started again. So the main building is pretty simple, which is good for me. And it does have like a wall around the kind of parking lot loading dock area, so I may want to leave some extra room for that. This is not going to be an exact representation, so I'm not going to stress out about it too much. That is not where I want it. I think I want to get the wall started right around here, maybe. So like this will be our corner, and then I'm going to have, so there's like a taller and wider bay door, so I'm going to have that 4 wide, and then there's a little bit of wall again. I'm going to have that 3 wide, and then there's a smaller door like so. That's kind of like more of a garage door size. I don't know why there's a potato on the ground there. Maybe I had killed something, and I don't need you, and I don't need you. And then we're going to have another corner of the building like so. So if that's the width of the building, will I be happy with that? I think I will be. It may be a little close to the road, but I want to leave plenty of room in the back as well. So I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Okay, so we need to have a window here, which is going to be, I suppose, right about here. And then if I wanted to have a wall coming out, it'd probably start right around there. So I think that'll work, and then we'll just have the building go back maybe about like that, something like that, and then we'll just fill it in here. So I picked the smooth sandstone because of the color of it, and it seems to me like it matches up pretty well with the actual building. Let me respond here. That's not the block I wanted. It doesn't look the best as far as Minecraft is concerned. It always, makes me think it's deserty or something like that. But I think it may work. I'll have to I'll have to look into different colors that you can get with hardened clay to see if there's anything I would like better. But as of right now, I don't think there will be. So how high do I want this garage door thing to be? Maybe 3 high like that, and then the bigger loading bay door needs to be taller. So we'll start with that. Put a block there. How's that look? I don't want this to be ghastly ginormous or anything. And again, this is all just kind of rough sketching almost, because I don't know right off the top of my head exactly how I want things to look. Sadly, I am not gifted with that ability, and I don't even have enough materials to like totally finish the building, I don't think. But I think that's a good start. Now there's some kind of like phone box or control panel or something next to the bay door, so I'm going to leave a little space there. Maybe just leave it like a 1 wide space, something like that. Oop. And then there's also kind of a small like corrugated metal shack off to the side, and I think for now I'm just going to pencil that in with some smooth stone. Just to get the lay of the land, and then if I'm happy with how the structure itself looks, then I'll go back and make improvements here and there. At least that's how I'm telling myself I'm going to do it. So I'm going to leave space for the window there. Let's use up as much sandstone as we have. Sorry for it being nighttime right now. It's not the best for recording. Oh, I guess I could sleep now that AJ's gone. Whatevs. So this could be our wall. It's the same material as the main building, and then it has barbed wire up along the top of it. So I'll just leave that kind of penciled in right now. And let's see, the way the roof works, it has like a gradual slope here, and then it hits the middle, or no, it hits kind of over on the side here, and then it has a steeper slope. So I think I want the slope to peak right around here, I think. So actually, let's get up there. I'll just use this. Let's do a little bit of that. So I want the peak to be right here. Hup, hup, hup. How tall do I want that to be? Is that too tall? Let's go down and look. That... For things to work out right, it might need to be like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. Minecraft, why you got to be like this? Why you got to be like this? Well, here, we'll just make a cool staircase like that. So for the slower slope, let's try a little something like this. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Hup. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. So it has like a 2-block slope. Okay. And then maybe I can bring this out one more and then have a steeper slope, but then it's going to have that long flat part at the top, which I don't really want. This is why I don't build, especially on camera. Yeah, because that'll have the steeper slope, but then it's going to be all flat and whatnot up on the top. That looks... it looks a little derpy. If I shave off the top... You know what? Let's leave it like that for right now. Because I do want to have like some kind of wood as the actual roof itself. If you look at the picture again, it's colored at the top, almost like a bluish or a purplish or something like that. And the best I could think of to use Minecraft-wise is some kind of dark wood. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's go ahead and use up what sandstone we have on the walls. And unfortunately, I only have the 2 pictures I found online of what the building looks like. So I don't really know what the back is. If you look at the first picture, it looks like it's kind of got a strip mall attached to the back of it, something like that. So maybe it's just like a basic plain back of the building. Maybe have some dumpsters or something, because, you know, businesses need to have dumpsters. And let's go ahead and put up this piece of wall. So I'm not going to stress out too much about the back here. I'll probably just put some alleyway type stuff. And then this side will have that corrugated metal building that I had mentioned previously. And actually, I do have a decent amount of sandstone here. I'm not going to be able to... quit misplacing. I'm not going to be able to totally finish, but I am getting more done than I expected to. And there we go. And actually, we can put a little bit more on. No, I didn't just call you a moron. Boink. And, oh dear. What have I done? What have I done? Boink. Boink. I'll reclaim you, and you, and you. And I need to come up with an actual entrance? Because from the pictures I've seen, there's no real entrance. I'm guessing you kind of just use this smaller garage door. You can like lift it and close it as you need to, and then this is for actual trucks and stuff that are coming in and out. That's how I envision it, at least. So let's just grab some of this basic stone. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. Maybe I'll just have like an iron door in there. Something like that. I don't know. Let's reclaim this because it looks silly. Boink. And let's come over here. So it doesn't look to me like the front of this smaller building is flush with the front of this bigger building. So I think I'm going to have it like right around here. So, and then there seems to be some kind of door right there. And then this goes out a decent ways further. Maybe let's do one more block there. Let me get my silky touch real quick. Boink. So if it's that size, do I like that? Do I like that? Thankfully, I'm able to, now that I have my new monitor, if you aren't aware, I did an IRL video unboxing a new monitor recently. Thankfully, because I have that, I'm able to have the screens up side by side for a reference material, which if it weren't for that, I'd be making a ton of cuts and I'd be flipping back all the dang time, and it would just be annoying. And I don't need this building to be super deep, so maybe if I just bring it out like that, would that do it for me? Bring you up again to meet up here. Let's grab some of my dirt and fill this in because it just looks silly. Yeah, you too, get over here. There we go. So I assume this is kind of like a tool shed or something, and actually this does feel a little cramped, so I'm going to push out one more. Would that be enough? Because I think I could actually, like, I remember a while back I was watching one of Vintage Beast's videos. I think it was an FTB video, and he came up with a really cool small little tool shed. And I could get some ideas from him and try to make a tool shed out of this thing. I think that could be a good idea. I think that'll work. Yeah. And then it's got a sloped roof going back that way. What do I want to do for that? Unfortunately, you can't have smooth stone stairs. Smooth. So I may just have to use some stone brick. Yeah, Mojang, put that in the game. Smooth stone stairs. I want that. But yeah, I think that will be the start of what I'm thinking of. It's not a whole lot to look at right now. It's still missing a lot of details. This is looking a little too squat to me. I think, judging by the picture, it needs to be a little bit taller. So I'm going to have to do some work up top and get some more sandstone and whatnot. And then, but I think once I get a window in and I get, maybe I'll just have like some kind of box with a button here, and I get the fences going, and I get the roof finished on here, and we actually get some stuff inside, I think this could be a cool little business. I'm excited for this. And so if you guys have any ideas of what I could do to spruce things up, let me know. And when I'm off camera, I'm going to be working on some ideas for the name of my inspection agency and things like that, and come up with some like official documents that I can write up in case people have a pest issue, or if they need to be condemned or put out of business or something like that. So yeah, some more thought work for me to be had off camera. And I just realized that I left my ender chest over there. I was putting a bunch of dirt in it because I figured I had quite a few stacks from doing all that terraforming, and it could be handy in the future, but I'll have to go back and get that later because you guys don't need to see that. I'm not exactly sure how long this episode has been going on, but I do have one more thing I want to take care of before we go. I believe we touched on this as well when we were doing the tour. This is the subscriber cathedral, and this has been something that Vert has put a lot of work into. Oh, speaking of things Vert has put work into, the main tree here in Spawn Town, let's see if it would load in for me. Minecraft has been so weird lately. I have my render distance as far as it'll go, and it still sucks. That thing got struck by lightning. So no, it's not that it's not rendering in, it's that it burned down. I don't think it completely burned down, but it burned down enough. So that sucks. I don't know if they're going to be working on getting that back in order or not, because man, it looked amazing before. So that really sucks. But anyway, Vert's Cathedral here. If you guys are unaware, if you're new to the channel, or you missed my other Night Owl video where we talked about this, basically us Night Owls can come in here and we can specify people that are really cool that do a lot of stuff with us Night Owls, that watch a lot of videos and comment and things like that, and just participate a lot in general, and are supporters of what we do here on Night Owl. Alex Pope. So I'm just checking out some of these names to make sure the one I want to put on here is not already taken for some reason. I don't think it is, but I want to make sure. And I just realized I don't have some of the things I need. Lay derp. So let's see. Nope. Marticus Gar. That name sounds familiar. And I'm on here. Woohoo! I'm my own subscriber. So let's see what we've got in the chests here. I think these are materials for us to use. Not sure if they are or not. Okay, they do have this for us here, and they don't have what I wanted, but I think I'll use this instead. Okay, so for no particular reason, I've got a small list of my subscribers that are particularly active with the channel and just cool in general, and I think the first one I want to mention is going to, well, I'm not going to say it right now. I don't know if it matters where I put this or not. I don't know. I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to make this my little section for you guys who are interested. And I guess we're just going to start off right here. So we are going to have the first of my subscribers to go into the cathedral be... Yeah? Yeah? Woohoo! It fits! The Big Bang 1028. Let's see, Big Bang, I'm going to refer to him as he, because I just assume so. I don't really know, but I assume so. I think he joined the channel when I started doing The Walking Dead, I think, and he's been super active ever since, which I really appreciate. And we're going to use a block of iron. Actually, that's better than what I was thinking of using. I was thinking of using a block of snow because his little avatar on YouTube is the Yankees symbol with a big old baseball on there. But this works pretty well too. It's got some lines on it like a baseball, right? Baseballs have lines? Anyway, yes. So if you're watching The Big Bang 1028, thank you very much for being really cool and really supporting the channel and just Night Owl stuff in general. And I hope to fill this in with a bunch more of you guys in the future. There's quite a lot of you who are very active, and I really appreciate that, so I want to show you guys off at least a little bit. Whatever I can do, at least. So, yeah, this is the Subscriber Cathedral. It's amazing. This is a really cool design because you can always, make another tier of these if we hopefully fill this up, which would be incredible. I hope we can do that. I think, man, I honestly think what the people of Night Owl have done here is just amazing. I've seen a decent number of servers. I've been active in one, and I've seen people's videos on others, and I really feel like these guys are going above and beyond what a lot of other people are doing on Minecraft servers these days. And it's just amazing. So many cool builds, so much work has been put into it. So for people like me who are kind of either coming back or who are starting fresh, it makes life a lot easier and everything is just amazing. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about what the guys have done here. And guys and gals, I should say. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Again, let me know if you have any... Come on, Minecraft. If you have any ideas for what I can do with my Vamonos Pest building. Hello. Is that some kind of cool chain? That is. Oh, yes, ideas. Thanks again to the Big Bang 1028 for being awesome. And I will see you guys next time for more action on the Night Owl server. Thanks for watching. Comments are always appreciated, and I try my best to respond to them. Clicking that like button is crazy easy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not do it now? Also, if you're interested, here are 2 more videos you can check out.